Hi, I'm Courtney. Welcome to our garden, where today I'm going to show you a really easy and efficient way to more precisely water your garden to help your plants and to help you save water. This video is sponsored by RainPoint. I only partner with businesses whose products I love to use and that I think you'd love to. Many locations had a really hot and dry summer, and here in Zone 7B upstate South Carolina, we're having a really dry fall. It's challenging to get late summer and early fall planted garden crops to thrive because they really need consistent water, and it can still be hot during that time. But really, no matter what season it is, what plants don't require consistent and deep watering? Pretty much all of them do. And that can be difficult to achieve because either overwatering can happen or underwatering can happen, and it's also really easy to waste water. As we all know, weather can be very unpredictable, and even if we have soaker hoses hooked up in the garden, and even if they're hooked up to a timer, they could start running when we're not home, or if we're not thinking about it, and torrential rain can happen, which causes waste of water and overwatering in our gardens. This RainPoint Smart Garden 2-zone watering system is one of my favorite tools in the garden right now, and it is the answer to all of these watering issues in the garden, and I'm excited to show you how. First, I'm going to show you the unboxing of this system so that you can see all of the components in detail, and then I'm going to show you how it's actually operating out here in the garden. Finally, I'll show you how to control this system via the HomeGar app, including setting up your watering schedules, and I'm also going to show you the display hub, which displays certain weather conditions and how that's going to affect your watering schedules. Opening the box, here are the user manuals and warranty information. The user manuals are very detailed, showing you how to set up each component of this system. There are also QR codes you can scan if you'd like to see instructional videos. It's really nice that there are detailed images in the instructions. There's also a quick start guide, which is also very detailed. This is the display hub, which you'll display on your countertop. It's very well made. This is the 2-zone controller, which is also very durable and well made. This is where you'll attach it to your water source, and this is where you'll attach your hoses. This is where you insert 4 AA batteries. This is the adapter so you can plug your display into an electrical outlet. It also runs via AA batteries, but the instruction manual states that it'll drain the batteries quickly, so it's better to plug it in. These are the buttons on top of the display, which are for Wi-Fi, adjusting brightness, zone, and sensor. We're here at our water source in the garden, and this is the RainPoint dual water controller. You can see you can attach a hose here and here, and since we're going to use soaker hoses in our garden, this is our water pressure regulator that I have attached to the controller right here. And I'm just going to attach this to our water source. There we go, and it's ready to go. I forgot to mention here that this is sealed very well right here, but this is where you put 4 AA batteries, and the instruction manual states that these batteries will last for up to 12 months. Now I'm going to hook up the hoses. This one right here is going to a raised bed where carrots are growing, and this one right here is going to a broccoli bed. I love that there are 2 separate zones. Since we're growing in raised beds, we can control each raised bed separately. Here's the HomeGar app, which you'll install on your phone. I'm not going to show you the details because after you install the app, it walks you through every step of setting up an account through connecting your display hub and the water timer controller. It's also all in the detailed instruction booklets. This is the home screen. Here's where you can see your weather information, including temperature and humidity, and here are your sub-devices. You can select the charts and see your weather statistics from the past 24 hours, 10 days, and more. This is where you're going to find your account information, and when you select Event at the bottom, you can see all of your irrigation event statistics. When you select Plan at the bottom, you can see all of your irrigation plans, which I'll show you how to schedule in just a second. Back at the home screen, you can see all of your devices, and this is where you're going to connect your sub-devices like soil sensors. Here's a list of the plans you've created. When you select your plan, you can see where you can set your start time. You can select it to stop watering by water usage, amount, or duration. If you pick water usage, you can input a very specific water amount. You also choose your maximum watering time. You can choose to repeat the schedule every day on odd or even days, or you can even customize. You can either choose regular irrigation or interval irrigation, where you're going to specify the intervals you'd like. This system is connected to your Wi-Fi, and this is so amazing. But through your local weather forecast, it will create a rain delay for 24 hours. You can also manually put off all watering plans in the app if there's rain. Since this is a dual zone irrigation system, you can see the two separate zones here where you can schedule plans for each one. When you press the irrigation button, you can manually turn each zone on to run for a specified amount of time. There are graphs that show your water usage. And here's the display hub, which shows the weather forecast for the day, which signals a plan bypass if rain appears. The middle of the display hub shows the plans for each zone, showing the start time and previous water usage. The right side shows the current outdoor temperature and humidity, as well as your indoor temperature and humidity based on the location of your display hub. Carrots need about 1 inch of water per week when they're young, but as they mature, they could use up to 2 inches per week. We're having a fall with very little rain here, so my watering plan for my raised bed of 32 square feet includes 20 gallons per week. I have my plan set up so that each day the watering ends when it reaches the 2.8 gallon point. Broccoli has similar water needs, so I have my broccoli bed of the same size set up with the same daily watering plan. You do need to make sure to have each zone running separately so water pressure isn't reduced, and the app reminds you of this when you're setting up your plans. There are so many other features of this system, like built-in flow meter with a leak alert function. You can track water flow rate, irrigation mode, or misting mode. There are additional accessories you can purchase separately, like soil moisture sensors, which would be useful as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll give RainPoint a look, because their expert watering solutions could be a huge asset in your garden, both helping you with your food growing goals and helping us all save water. I have more information in the description below, as well as a code where you can save 15% on their products.